Okay, next question. If you could write a Post-it note to every woman scaling her business, what would it say?
Do it your way.
God, these are luscious. That's a luscious question, that one.
Oh, it just literally fills.
We're asking everybody that question.
Yeah.
And
really
honestly, we're going to put
I'm really
together.
visual. I'm really visual as well.
Yeah,
I mean, we're looking at
loads
of, we've got our own questions, which is really nice in the blend. And then we're and what do we always want to be able to little mashups of things, 10 women at a time actually sharing that. And I just literally saw this giant Post-it in my head. I was like, it's got to be that. I can see billboards everywhere. I'd love to ask about She Thrives. So how I was connected magically to you was through a beautiful mutual contact who was already benefiting so much. She was one of my employees years ago, and then I've been a silent little quiet WhatsApp mentor to her over the years. And she's just like most of the women I'm always around, so full of potential, brimming with ideas, channel it towards an organization that she cares about. But I'm she could be doing her own stuff, more. Right? So tell us about She Thrives. And just what's going on? What are you noticing already?
Okay, so She Thrives. We're 6 months in, so we're still an early stage. But Crystal and I, as you mentioned, I do some contract work supporting startups and growth and that for a social enterprise and work with local governments. Yeah. And Crystal took some redundancy on, she was marketing, 20 years of marketing, took redundancy while on maternity leave. And she was starting her business and going through some funding. And a colleague of mine said, Hal, I would really like it if you've got some time to meet up with Crystal. I think you'd really get on. I was like, yeah, okay. Anyway, very long story short, we met that week, I think it was, in a local cafe. She brought a little daughter with us who was 12 months, 15 months, something like that at the time. And we were talking away, she's in the coaching space. And we both kind of said, I'd love a place where people could come, that they felt comfortable, they felt empowered, and they felt, I'm not a massive fan of the word safe, but in a place that they felt comfortable. And I said, I'm looking to start a network. And so because I moved to Swansea, couldn't find something that really resonated with me. I'm not a grey suit business card kind of person. It's not me. So I thought, true entrepreneur, I'm going to create it. And she was like, that's something that's in my strategy as well. And we were just like, should we do it together? Yeah. So we did. Started in October last year. And we've had such an amazing response. And every month, really, really proud that people give us their time and come and spend time with us and show up for themselves. Yeah. And it's so interesting because I would say it's about 60% of people that already have a business or side hustle or looking to grow that come. But there's that other percentage that have come either because they want to have that connection and have that community and learn, or have worked with somebody and now have gone, actually, because I've been so inspired, have decided to start something. And you mentioned Rach there. So in the last event we had, which was last week, she said at the end that actually she is looking to do she's going to start two little things for her that could lead into business. Yeah. And we were just like, it's incredible to see people come because they want to come for the connections, but actually leave thinking, I can do this. I can do this. And I can do it. Yeah. So She Thrives, that's where we're at. So we've launched Swansea. We're actually launching in Cardiff in June. So we're taking the business model to Cardiff. And then eventually, the end of the year, we are having a big event, our first big day event, leading on to retreats. And the plan is to start a membership. Yeah. So brilliant. Yeah. So good. It's amazing. And you can tell how passionate I am. This is where I feel like this is where I'm meant to be right now. So yeah.
and it looks phenomenal. I will. I mean, I was going to try and get to Swansea, but I will definitely be at the Cardiff one, running around.
Would love to have you.
Well,
love to have you.
Totally selfishly, I want to dig a bit more into this, if I may, because we are setting up an online community, and I suspect there are, just for our particular niche of listener and who we work with. And I love these, I call them curated groups that are there for, you're almost like finding your tribe, and then having them mirror back to you or give you advice or whatever. What do you say? What are the things that you're putting together and you're kind of going, yeah, that works? What are you doubling down on? And what are you going, no, I don't want any of that, and sort of pushing that to the side?
Great question.
What are you finding? Like, what advice could you give us to sort of consider this, or don't do that? Or
I think it's do you know what? It's a really good question, because we're still in that finding out kind of stage, in all honesty, because it's only 6 months.
You're slightly ahead of us, so this is good.
Yeah, we are, yeah. And we're doing this, alongside our both businesses that we run as well. So what I would say is really focus on the core outcomes that you want from it. Yeah. So is it that you want to support people to have beautiful destinations, I will say it, so like a beautiful outcome? What is it that you're really trying to get the outcomes for the people that will be in your community? And I think for us, we've been kind of finding our feet, and naturally it's just kind of led into the thriving. We want people to be able to thrive, and I think that for us has been the core. So really focusing on what the core element is of it. And I think we are we're not winging it, because that's the wrong thing to say, but I think because we are still early on, even though we're a little bit ahead, we're still testing. So if you ask me another 6 months, I'd probably give you more of a better answer. But I would say,
further ahead.
Yes. I think, just test what works and what doesn't. That's the beauty of it, isn't it? You can test and see what works.